Hello, our lovely friends, and welcome to episode 2, where we are talking about race 2, Saudi Arabia. This week we have Sam, and we have Jack. How did you guys feel about the race?
I still haven't watched the whole race properly.
I mean, it was okay.
Fake fan.
It wasn't like an amazing race.
There's been better.
It's been different. They've been better, but there's also been worse. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, that race was. Let's just say once again the FIA can't make up their mind. We had an Alonso podium, then we had no Alonso on the podium and a George podium. Then we had no George podium and Alonso back on the podium, and it was. I feel like it went on forever. It just went in circles.
You know that song, you're hot, then you're cold, you're yes, then you're no, you're in, then you're out? I
You
we'd
mean
found
the
FIA
MasterChef
theme
song? It's the MasterChef theme song. So.
Is it?
For Australia, it is, yeah.
Oh. I didn't know that. I think
great.
it's the FIA's theme song at the moment. You get the
It
podium
really
and then
seems
you
like
don't,
it is.
and then you're going to get the podium again. Because they showed up with receipts.
I don't even know how I feel about it. They're just very meh
Shit.
right now.
Right now. Right now.
Okay, the race before as well. They were bad as well. When are they?
They've been shit for like the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 years.
For the past forever.
I thought it was all supposed to get better, you know, when Michael Massey got replaced. Wasn't that what everyone was promised?
But then
Yes,
again,
because he was
McLaren
the
said that they
problem.
would get better once Danny left, and what happened? The team got worse.
2 prime examples of scapegoating. I love being right about things.
Anyways, back to this race. We also have Perez on pole, which led to a Perez win.
That man is a freaking god of street circuits.
There's something about him in street circuits.
He's a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Absolute weapon.
It's crazy.
I still haven't watched qualifying, so I don't really know what happened to Max at all. I actually haven't watched qualifying. Yeah, no, I haven't.
I haven't watched it
Let's
either.
just say
I just
by the
saw
end of the
someone made a
weekend-
joke about it.
This is going to sound terrible when you hear I haven't watched qualifying. I didn't watch any of the sessions live. I was at a racetrack all weekend, in my defense. Okay. Before I get called a fake fan.
fake fan. You're so fake.
I was sleeping in a car and my data didn't like me, okay? I could not watch F1. Leave me alone.
Anyways, Max Verstappen, little Maxi Max, the little Dutchman, he was not so happy this weekend.
Angry
Let's just
Dutchman's
say
back.
I think he was a bit salty. He was a bit jealous that Perez got the win. However, if I was him, to be honest, this could just be me, because I would be happy to get any like position and points in Formula One, because I'm
You'd just
not a
be
Formula
getting
One
to be in
driver.
Formula One.
Yeah, I mean, I'd just be giddy to be in Formula One, but like he started so far down the grid, not even in the top 10, and he made it up to P2 because that Red Bull is fast, and he still wasn't happy because, of course, he believed he deserved the win. He believed he deserved everything that weekend. Jos very clearly thought the same, standing like a mannequin and
It's like
at the end of the race.
Stopped working for a second there.
It
You know that,
really
like,
did. It was
rebooting?
like he was like buffering. Yeah, he was like buffering,
Just
trying to like
stopped, was like-
reboot. Yeah, no, that was so funny. When I saw that, I just started pissing myself laughing. I was like, oh yeah, it makes sense. It's Jos. He's
He's
Jos.
Jos. Yeah.
Yeah, but
He even
No,
got like
what
halfway
threw
snobbed
me-
by Max. Max only shook his hand and then he went and hugged Christian.
That was hilarious.
He
I thought it
shook
was very
his own
funny.
father's hand and then hugged his team principal.
Well, little bit of a short intermission here. We'll see what happens.
We love this. Just play elevator music.
Is she ever gonna come back?
I don't know. She's back.
The music can stop. She's back. Welcome back, Sam.
I don't know why my Wi-Fi just dropped out. There's nothing else attached to it.
At first, I thought it was my
It just
Wi-Fi, so I was
decided
sitting here.
no. All I hear is the fucking elevator music.
We were like, "Ah, she's gone. We're just turning some elevator music." Then you didn't come back, and I was like, "Oh."
I was just sitting here like trying to make. I can't do anything because I'm not climbing all the way up to the Wi-Fi box.
I
like,
played
okay.
a solid minute of elevator music.
Was I?
And I was,
Damn it! I
Sorry, that was my mum that just came in and then she's like, oh god.
oh, no.
Welcome to the Great Goes Down under chaos. Nothing has changed. Then.
Whew.
Where were we?
Intermission over. Hi guys, we're back. Sam's Wi-Fi cut out. It's all good though. Life
I don't
is
know why.
perfect. We're back. We're fine. Back to talking. Oh my god, your Wi-Fi is Jos Verstappen.
Oh my god, literally.
Buffered.
I love
It
your
just
text.
Stopped.
Where are you?
Anyways, Sam's I say anyways a lot on this podcast, but Sam's Wi-Fi really pulled a Jos Verstappen and just froze there for a
Buffering,
minute.
It was buffering. You insulted the Verstappen gods. Gods?
I'm sorry. Gods?
You
Is
know
there
what I
multiple of them?
Yeah.
I thought it was only Max, but like, hey.
Talking about Max, he was
Yes.
incredibly salty over the radio and it was hilarious.
I
yeah.
was living for the fastest lap. We're not concerned with that right now, Max. Yeah,
I am.
I am.
My favourite was when they
I
were like,
loved that.
is there any update on the issue? And he goes, it's still there.
Oh,
He was not having a piece of it that race.
No, but everyone was
expecting him,
salty. Everyone was salty
no,
over
it
their
was-
radio.
It was a bad race. Lewis was angry.
Lewis,
Max was angry.
Max,
George.
Because
George.
he thought that
Lando got
um,
piastried.
yeah.
Talking about Lando Norris fucking swerving across the road, trying to keep Piastri behind him until the team said, fuck off, please. Let him past.
And then
Dodgy.
Charles getting mad as well.
Okay, but Charles getting mad is just expected because it's Ferrari.
It is, but like they didn't give him the information, and he's like, "Dude, what the hell? I need to know this earlier."
Oh, what's his engineer's name? Zavi?
Zavi.
Yeah, Zavi was in the bad books that race.
Yeah. Everyone
Might have watched
was.
the race, but I've seen
George.
everything.
I'm pretty sure George's race engineer was as well because he didn't tell him that Alonso had already served the penalty. So he was keeping Lewis behind because he goes, I've still got a penalty, like I can race for. And he goes, no, he's already served it. And he goes, are you kidding me?
What?
Are you
What do
kidding
you
me?
mean?
I have been fighting with my own teammate when I'm meant
For
to be out
nothing.
there fighting with Alonso.
Oh, God.
I swear, everyone was in an odd mood. There was something about there was something in the air in Saudi
Really
Arabia
was.
that just like threw everything off that weekend.
Mate, if that was what was in the air in Saudi Arabia, what is it going to be like when they get to Australia?
Don't, because
Australia
I'm
always
Woo!
makes
I'm
it
gonna
fun
be in the
and
air.
That
So it's
sounds
gonna
be
really
great.
bad.
You're gonna be flying around the track, are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a like, what's it called? It like jetpack on. I'm gonna fly
love
through
that.
like that guy last year. Jetpack.
What, that guy at Spa?
Yeah. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna be in the air. I'm just gonna be floating around. Hey friends.
Yeah, talking about Melbourne. I'm scared for the weather because it hasn't. It's
looks like
really
it's gonna
been.
rain.
It's really been 4 seasons one day. Like I know that's what Melbourne's known for, but it's really been going at it. Like yesterday, it was thunderstorms in the morning, and then in the afternoon, sunny, warm.
When was the last wet Australian Grand Prix? Does any of us know?
No.
I don't know. I can tell you that much. Off the top of my head, I do not know.
Let me Google.
But what really made me laugh was Max's interviews when he was being asked about the races, and he goes, everyone is happy, but personally I'm not happy. I'm not here to be second. We're in race 2, sweetie. And Christian said that it was free racing for the two of you. You're not fighting for the championship. Well, I mean, you are. But
like,
it's
not
not
right
like
now.
it's like down to the last couple of races. And then he goes on to say, at the end, we should limit damage a little bit, but I should have won here. Max Perez started P1. You came up from, what, P15?
It's also
Just
not
be
all
happy you
about
made it up to P2. Be happy that you've been given a car fast enough to go that far in Saudi Arabia that you made it up to P2.
Yeah, be happy that you didn't get screwed over with the safety car like Charles and Carlos did.
Yeah.
That was just
And also-
terrible timing.
Chico probably breathed like a sigh
Just-
of relief when he saw that safety car going. He's like, it wasn't me this time.
But also, it's only race 2. You've already won 2 championships. Your life goal, what, was 1 championship?
Everything else is a bonus.
And you're just going to be happy. 5 minutes. Be happy for 5 minutes for Chico. Just let the man at least win 1 race this season. Let that be his 1 race
But
win.
like he can't though because his dad is Yoss.
Yeah, but still, like... I mean, it was bound to happen. Perez started P1. Like, I don't know. Everyone
I
was
may have-
very grouchy.
I may have asked a question that I am not going to answer very quickly.
Should I
know
turn
that
that?
1991 Australian Grand Prix Adelaide was wet.
I'm
now
turning
trying to
on our
find
elevator
Albert
music again.
Shut up.
Brief intermission while Sam does a little research.
My Wi-Fi
Oh,
finally
you know
goes
what?
shit
If
itself
she's trying to
before
find an
it's
answer,
done.
you should do the Jeopardy music.
Oh, we're gonna need like an entire playlist of that because no Kahoot music.
Oh yes, Kahoot. We love
I
Kahoot.
am trying to. This is not giving me the thing I want to find. Shut the fuck up. Okay,
Oh, hello.
2020 there.
Why does it keep stopping?
Is there gonna be results? I give up. I'm actually gonna have to open my F1 TV and go through.
Oh god.
Oh wait, hang on.
What is this? This is the disco edition of their lobby music.
I never heard that part.
No, I don't think I ever experienced a disco version of Kahoot.
And then there's reggae.
Not 2018. 'Cause we know that.
There's Halloween.
I give up. I will come back to this answer at some point.
There's Christmas.
This is gonna take a lot of research. This is so unfair.
We love it, just sleigh bells.
Anyways, that was our lobby music
anyway.
while Sam tried to do a bit of research.
I promise I will come back to that at some point and find that answer before the AusGP. Because now that I've opened that can of worms, I want to know the answer. Anyway.
However, if it
Oh.
rains at the AusGP, then
That'll be
maybe
two
I
Grand
shouldn't go to
Prix things,
races.
isn't it? Yeah.
I really hope it doesn't.
Who knows?
rain.
Maybe Perez will win again.
Not if Max has anything to do with it. Sorry, did I say
Crashes
that
him
out loud?
out.
That's what I was getting at.
Max, please don't hurt Checo. I know you don't really like him at this minute, but please be
Easy
nice.
to have Daniel back as a teammate. He'll be there.
Imagine
He will be.
if one
And-
of the Red Bull boys got sick and couldn't race.
Well, Max was sick before Saudi
But then,
Arabia.
so then Danny has to step in and he gets to race Australia.
Because what's his name? Liam's not going to be there, is he? Because he's starting his race series soon, right? Or
I don't know if Liam will
is
be
Liam
there.
going to be there?
He should
Because
be
if Liam's there, he'll be driving.
Technically, he gets first dibs, but depends
but if
on.
no one's there,
Yeah, it'll be Danny.
then we could get a Danny Rick.
Danny Rick. Danny Rick.
Danny Rick. Danny Rick.
I want to know, are they doing a supercars driver swap? And if they are, can they put Danny Rick in the Ampol?
Please.
Because it was Checo that did it last year in Brock's car.
Oh yes, I forgot about that.
Can we just put Danny in Brock's car this year? Brock, I'm volunteering your car. Thank you.
I'm sure he'll happily let
I'm sure we
Danny drive his
Rick,
car.
yep.
I mean, who wouldn't let Danny Rick drive their car, to be honest? It's Danny Rick.
I mean, I feel like, yeah, that's true. It's Danny Rick. I feel like he wouldn't want to drive my car, but like I'd let him take it for a spin. It just wouldn't get far. It's a baby car. It's not going to go far.
Oh my god. Can we... I just remembered Stroll and Albon DNF'd.
Yes.
Yes, they did.
Why did Albon DNF?
He thought
I
it
can't
was a
remember 'cause I
brake
forgot that
failure, but he was able to slow himself down and stop in the pits. So they're like, it clearly wasn't a brake failure. Because he kept going, because he was going fast past the pit and then did another lap, but was just slowing all the way down and then just rolled into the pits. And Stroll, did his not go on
Stroll
fire?
was, his car.
He was the one that went on fire?
Frying. They were very urgently telling him to stop the car, stop the car, stop the car on track, stop the car.
Yes.
That's about
see his hands like, oh,
That's about where I fell back asleep.
like sure, fine.
Which that was the questionable
can't
safety
remember
car
much
because
of
he
that
was
race.
off the track.
Yeah, they didn't need a safety car there.
But
I don't know why
apparently
they
on
sent
the-
that out.
Apparently on the GPS it said he was still on track. That's why they sent it out.
Well,
Even though he was off track, but anyway.
you know how everyone's like, that's not a space he knows to crash into? Honourable mention for Nicholas Latifi last year, because that was exactly where he punted his car into the wall. And
Nicholas
managed to park,
Latifi,
basically there.
Nicholas Latifi could crash wherever he wanted.
Nicholas could. Including,
He could.
in Monaco, into a wall on a safety car / formation lap.
I'm sorry, that was so funny. I'm never gonna get over that.
We all take the
too
piss out
good.
of him being like, how was he going to survive Monaco? He managed to finish the race, but somehow he ended up in the wall on the formation lap. Nicholas Latifi, we miss you. You brought some good laughs. I miss him. It was good laughs.
He did. He did bring
I
some
do
good
miss him.
laughs.
It was good banter, and he was a nice guy.
He
Not
was.
the
He's
greatest
Cana-
driver.
he was Canadian.
Bring
There's no,
Latifi back. Give
there's
him
no
his seat
mean
back.
Canadians.
Sorry,
Replace the
Logan.
American with a Canadian.
Sorry, Logan, but we want the Canadian back. We want your neighbour back.
We support you, but we need the
We
Canadian
support
back.
you, but we don't want you.
Unless
That is
Oh.
a joke for the record, guys. That is a joke
I was
for the
gonna
record.
say, unless Logan can give us a couple of giggles, get some
couple
of giggles. some little laughs out of us.
He's doing
Anyways,
quite well so far, to be fair, for a rookie.
he
I'll give him
has.
that.
He has. it's nice to see, especially seeming one of our other rookies, good old Oscar Piastri, isn't able to do so well because his team just haven't figured out how to build a car.
Oscar's doing better than Nick. When was the last time we heard anything about Nick de Vries?
I really thought he would do much better than he is, but we've only had 2 races.
In his defence, he is in an AlphaTauri. That's
He
a
is,
step
but
up
I
from a
mean,
McLaren tractor.
it is. But Pierre won a race in the AlphaTauri, so.
Okay, that was a fair few years ago. Remember, Danny Rick won a
Still.
race in a McLaren.
And I now have that car model.
Just the instant clap back. And they both won a race in said cars at the same track.
So you can do well in the car. You just have to treat the car well.
It just has to be on in a certain time where people know how to build cars, which currently they're struggling to do a bit. Red Bull seems to be the only people who figured out how to build a car.
That's because Red Bull have oodles amount of money.
Well,
Mercedes have oodles amount of money.
They have
Yeah, but,
Adrian
like,
Newey.
Red Bull have the most
that's
right
just-
now.
I think the difference is Red Bull have Adrian Newey.
Yeah.
The man is a god.
He really is.
F1's going to be boring without him.
He has definitely sat there and rebuilt all of the team's cars just in his free time.
He probably
be
just
like,
looks
this
at
is
it
what
and
these guys
goes,
should have done.
why did you do that? Like, I could have told you that wasn't going to work.
Yeah. The man is like a god. It's insane.
My cat is eating something and I don't know what he's eating because I can't quite see him.
Meow. I'm so tired, guys.
I can tell. I'm tired too.
Anyways, OzGP is next week. I'm very excited. We get to see F1, F2, F3, Porsche, supercars, and all the others.
That'll probably be it.
All the others? Yeah, I think that's it.
There's no use,
I was trying to think if
no
there's anything
no
else.
Dunlop series, nothing like that. I think the Porsche was the only thing
No.
that got to keep their slot.
We
Because
get to
F2
have-
and F3 came over.
Lots of... Siri just opened on my laptop. Hello?
So did you just call it Suri?
I don't want you to be there. Sorry. I'm back. What's it called? OzGP is next week. I'm very excited. It's going to be lots of fun. Me, Jack, Erin, Lucy
Everyone
are
but
all going to be there.
Khalila, no.
Everyone but Sam and Khalila.
I'm still doing it out of spite at the fact of that I didn't get to watch Danny or Seb race. So I'm out of
I
spite.
am very
On
grateful.
Saturday. I will not be there on Sunday. I will only be there Saturday.
You'll be with us in spirit on that Sunday.
Ow.
You'll be with us on. You'll be with us in spirit on the Sunday.
I will.
I will just be watching. I will not even be watching the sessions. I'm at Manfield all weekend that weekend.
You'll be at Manfield all weekend that weekend getting spams from me going, oh my god, it's Fred! It's Fred! Holy shit, I'm seeing Fred! I'm so
And I won't be able to
excited
open
see
them.
Fred. It's insane.
Because my Wi-Fi is going to be like, no. Thanks.
I get to see Fred.
Oh, actually,
Guys.
no. As long as my Wi-Fi plays ball, the service is good enough. Because I did watch a lot of the 24 Hours of Daytona when I was watching CT Frock there. I was sat behind the pit garages on the ground with my laptop watching the 24 Hours of Daytona. Dedicated.
Only you would do that, Sam. Only
That is
you
a
would do
very
that.
Sam thing to do.
Yeah, but
It really
I wasn't.
is.
My Wi-Fi was not cooperating for the Saudi Arabia sessions. That, and I didn't have anything to charge my laptop with until I got to the track. So, couldn't really do much.
Mm. I feel like there's not much to talk about from this past
There's really
weekend.
not.
Not much to talk about
No.
Australia because we don't know what's going to happen.
No.
I feel like
I
it's...
I just want to be evil and say that Max Verstappen is definitely going to win Australia.
You're really good at jinxing everything, so I hope that you've just jinxed that.
That was the point why I said it.
Thank you to the Raging Max fan for
You're welcome.
cursing Max.
Who do I want to win?
Don't you dare say a name at all. I don't care who you want to win,
Hang
Sam,
on, so I
because
just
you
tried to
will
jinx
jinx
Max.
them.
If I say anyone but Max, does that jinx the rest of the field?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes, it does. I don't know what else is left to talk about.
Yeah, I don't really think there is anything else.
No, I think we've run out of things to say.
Oh, I think the only other thing is McLaren's new structure. But
Hang
to be
on.
honest, I read the Instagram post and it didn't really make sense.
Okay, here's what it is. James Key was their technical director. They have parted ways with him as part of a series of organizational changes that the team hope will give it a solid foundation for long-term success.
Right.
AKA, oh no, Danny's not here, we can't blame him anymore. Who's next? You can't tell me this doesn't reek of there's nothing else to blame. We're two
Yeah,
races
literally.
into the season here, and they've suddenly gone, this guy isn't working. It's mostly the same car from last year, and you've somehow made it worse. After getting rid of the driver you reckoned was not performing in it.
Yeah, I had a thought the other day where Williams and McLaren have essentially swapped.
Yeah. I said that in the first episode, I think.
Did you?
Yeah, William.
That might be why I thought about it then.
Williams.
Yeah, that's probably why I thought about it.
Or I might have said Haas. No, I definitely said Williams.
Yeah.
Haas is okay. They've always been a step up. They're not
But,
great,
like-
but a step up.
When I was watching the race, it really like sunk in how much they have swapped.
Wasn't there like a picture of the track maps in McLaren and that are so like the two McLarens are the only cars so far behind?
Yeah, until Albon was rolling back to the pits. Like, but before that, he
bad.
like, oh my god.
Orange is the new Williams.
I feel bad. All Lando wants to do is just win a race. He just wants to win a race. That's all he wants. And every year the team just gets worse and worse and worse. They promise him more and more and more, but then
They get worse and worse and worse, and he pledges more and more loyalty to them. He turned down Red Bull in favour of McLaren.
Yeah, he's probably regretting that decision right about now.
Just a bit. But it's the fact that they make him more and more promises, but then they can't keep up their end of the promise.
It's Zach.
I
At this
know.
point, Zach is a walking red flag.
Well, he's a man, so
Does that make the 20 drivers on the grid a red flag too?
all of them probably do have slight red flags, let's be honest.
You're not
Every
wrong there.
man has at least one.
Sorry to our male listeners.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm a bit salty at the moment, but we digress.
Okay.
I don't even know where to go from here.
Yeah, neither do I.
I have a feeling, though, that this is the end. There's not really much left to talk about. I feel like
No.
we will have a pretty good episode, though, after the OzGP, after we've all experienced everything. I know that I will once again be talking the whole episode because I would have seen Fred race, I would have seen Lewis race, I will be in the presence of Daniel Ricciardo and Mick Schumacher.
I'm
So
going
I'm
to
very
piss
happy.
myself laughing if Mick doesn't go to Australia.
Don't say that.
Sam, stop. Please don't break my heart. I need Mick's presence there.
You get to be in the presence of SVG
I get to be in the presence
and
of Bono
Broccolini Feeney and Jamie
Brock
Winker.
and Shane.
I'm trying
I'm
to think
so
of anyone else that you
excited.
adore. I can't.
Fred.
Anton Di Pasquale. You get to go find him again?
Hey, Anton. Hey, bestie. How you doing? I'm
Remember
not
me?
sick this time that I'm meeting you. Remember me? The girl dressed head to toe in Red Bull merch, and you were happy to meet me, but then you met Sam the next day dressed in a Red
I
Bull
had
hat,
on
and you looked at her
was
like
the
she
hat.
was crazy.
I had a polo on, but he couldn't see it because I was in a hoodie. This is all I was wearing, and he looked at me like, traitor.
We love that.
She
But
was,
he
she was wearing
happily
an SVG cap 'cause she had my hat on.
And a full Red Bull jacket, and he was so happy to take a photo with me. And I was like,
I should have met him on the Saturday. I had no Red Bull merch on.
I am the opposition, but you're happy, so I'm gonna take it. It's great. The one thing I want to bring up though, I don't know how many people who listen to this watch Supercars, but there's somebody's little helmet has a little bit of New Zealand on it, and they've spelt a silly little location wrong.
In his defense, though, I can't even spell Manfield, right? I am always fucking up the I and the E. It's E-I, not
Yes.
I-E, but I have to Google it every time I
However,
write it.
You're not writing Manfield for a professional IT.
I lived in Fielding for 11 years.
You think though someone
I
would
should
have
know
checked
how to
that.
spell it right.
But you would think whoever put it on his helmet would have at least spell check.
I reckon if we went through my Instagram post from Manfield, I've spelt it wrong.
Probably.
Have I?
I don't know.
Load.
Anyways,
Manfield.
I just wanted to say that really
That's not Manfield.
threw me off.
That is. I think I just avoided writing it.
For anyone who doesn't know who I'm talking about, by the way, I'm talking about Andre Heimgartner. His helmet.
No, I avoided writing it. Do you know how I avoided writing it?
How?
Tagging
How?
Manfield. Instagram.
I love that. That's smart. Work harder. Work smarter, not harder.
Not harder.
Oh
And
my
then
God,
I don't have any
he-
other post from Manfield before that.
Kidding.
Jerry.
I was going to say he deleted the post of his helmet, but he didn't post it. His team posted it. They still
I
have
think
it
it was
up.
the helmet.
Um,
Yeah, and the helmet designer posted it as well. Yep, that's
Yeah.
quite entertaining to see.
So that
What
was
if that
quite
get
funny.
rectified?
I had a bit of a laugh at that.
If it's still like that by the time Tassie comes around, I'm finding him with his helmet on. Or I'm just finding his helmet. And they can hide it from me all they want.
One positive and one thing I do want to say is congratulations on the baby. Honestly,
yeah.
Summer,
Summer.
adorable. She is adorable.
Summer Heimgartner.
So congratulations.
All of them have
Very
babies
cute.
popping out at the moment. It's a very odd sentence to say, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, all the
Will
guys have
Davison?
babies popping out.
Will Davison and his partner are expecting?
I'm so excited for that baby.
So am I.
Words cannot explain how excited I am. They're both going to be such good
there someone
parents
else?
as well.
Is there someone else?
Not
Was
that I
Andre
can
the
think
last?
of right now. I think it was
I can't
just
remember.
Andre and Will for now.
I think possibly that's the last one.
For a hot minute.
It was like just everyone at once. I was like, what is going on?
It was baby making season, Sam.
Okay.
They got busy in their off season.
Oh, it's okay. Calm. Go.
I think this is a sign that episode 2, Saudi Arabia has come
Probably-
to a
Probably
wrap.
should have been done like 5 minutes ago. Before we divulged
Probably.
off topic.
Yeah, but then
Probably.
it wouldn't be us then, would it?
True.
Let's face
It's
it.
not us if we don't divert after we first
No
say
one's
goodbye.
watching us for news. They're watching us for chaos.
Yeah.
About the news.
That is true.
Watching us for the entertainment.
That is true.
Oh, listening to us, I should probably say.
Anyways, before we ramble on again after trying to say goodbye, we shall say goodbye now. Personally, I am sorry if parts of this were a bit boring when we got a bit quiet. I really just... There wasn't much to talk about, so I'm sorry
No.
about that. Hopefully, next episode, we'll have lots to talk about because we've had the Australian Grand Prix. Iconic. It's going to be great. It was
So
nice
excited.
talking to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We all hope you enjoyed this episode. I'll see you next time.
Peace
Bye.
out, motherfuckers.
Bye.